Maruti also was the first to launch the mild hybrid, which is a, uh, our target was to introduce hybrids which are affordable by the customers. Typically, the electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles are very, very costly because of the additional electric systems which are required to be incorporated in the vehicle. So, mild hybrid is a first step towards our introduction of HEVs. Actually, the government has come out with the National Electric Propulsion Project, where they are giving subsidy for various types of electric vehicles. India has about 28 states and 7 union territories, and we have diverse cultures, living styles, food habits, etc., etc. And conceiving a product which would be generally acceptable to all states across the country is a big challenge. So this big challenge to the product planning is also a opportunity for innovation, where we can innovate to find ways of satisfying various customers. The next set of safety norms, the offset crash, side and rear impact and pedestrian safety norms, which are coming in 2017 for new cars and 2019 for existing models, and implementation of BS6 emission norms in 2020, along with the fuel efficiency norms to be implemented in 2017 for phase 1 and 2022 for phase 2 would actually pose contradictory requirements to the design engineers for meeting these regulatory requirements. Like if I have to explain, for compliance to safety norms, crash and other things, we need to stiffen the body, which would call for addition of material, which would increase the weight. Whereas for the emission norms and also fuel efficiency norms, we need to reduce the weight. The lighter the vehicle, the better would be the performance. And especially compliance to BS6 norms in 2020 is a big challenge, because in India we are skipping the implementation of BS5 and going directly to BS6, and with a minimum lead time of 4 years, which is very, very short. And this has not been done anywhere else in the world. India is the first country to take a skip BS5 and go to BS6 directly. Especially in case of diesel vehicles, it's a big challenge, because in addition to the various changes required in the engine, we also need to adopt the diesel particulate filters and also SCR systems for after treatment systems, which are very, very costly. So though these technologies are available in other countries, we cannot use them directly, as the environmental conditions, usage conditions, road conditions, and also our driving habits are different. So these systems needs to be fine-tuned for meeting these Indian requirements, and also before we can offer the products to the market. We also need to optimize these systems to achieve low cost to suit Indian requirements. And also, as many of you know, the talk of the town is about the connected vehicles and also driverless vehicles. A lot of non-automotive entrepreneurs are doing a lot of research in this direction, and a lot of new entrants are likely to get into automotive field with driverless cars. So there is a lot of scope for innovation in the field of the connected vehicles and driverless vehicles. So the innovation is the need for our. So it's very easy to say what should innovate, but we need to create the environment, the conditions which would encourage various people working on any project to innovate or try. So fear of failure is supposed to be one deterrent for anybody to try new things, to innovate. So we need to create that culture, and also, especially for students, I mean, we should learn the habit of questioning everything. You should not take anything for granted just because somebody is saying. So you should try to understand why something is being said or what is the reason for that. So unless you question, you will not learn the details. So there's a lot of scope for innovation, though we get the basic technology, what is already proven in other countries, but it's not that we get the technology and use it as it is on vehicles here. We need to do a lot of adaptation activities in terms of fine-tuning the various requirements, because the usage conditions, users, and also the road conditions and temperature conditions are very, very different in India. And above all, Indian customers are extremely sensitive to fuel economy and also the price what they have to pay. They want everything on the earth, but at no cost, no additional cost. So that is the biggest challenge auto industry faces. That's what actually forces everybody to redo many things what are already done elsewhere to basically specifically optimize for Indian conditions. Also, the products which are very, very successful in other countries, it's not necessary that they would be also successful in India. So we need to conceive and manufacture models which are suitable for our Indian customers, meeting our Indian requirements. Thank you.